We have Joel Stadelman here, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the whetstone and how he remembers it and some of the history behind it. So Joel, take it away.
Well, I know that the whetstone was diverted into this spot many years ago. I believe it was probably back in the 30s or 40s. I'm not sure exactly when, but it was way before my time here in Ortonville. And it was diverted into the lake, as I understand it, to help maintain the level of the lake because they were afraid that the lake would be too low for some reason. I don't think that's been the case really. The lake's level depends on other waters coming in. But the diversion has caused in the springtime a lot of debris to come down the lake, down the river, the Whetstone River, into this area, and then it flows into Big Stone Lake, kind of backflows into Big Stone Lake, and then eventually comes back out into the river through the dams and the locks here. The debris that piles up in the spring over here, there's a debris catcher, and that really is quite a pile that it does catch. So it does catch quite a bit of it, but some still goes through. And I know that the city or whomever will take it out from time to time. They'll come and load it up and haul it out, especially after the spring. The Whetstone River, it releases all at one time usually, so it comes down like one big flush. And that's the big problem. All the silt and sediment that comes with it backflows into Big Stone Lake. And even in my lifetime, being in a Big Stone County resident, I've noticed how much more sediment is in that end of the lake. It's so shallow. It's so shallow where you can actually walk across the lake there if you could walk in the sediment. It's that shallow all the way across. And at one time that was deeper water, which was the best thing for the lake. So with the diversion project going back to the original channel, which I understand is going to happen someday, that would probably stop the problem of all this sediment coming into the lake on an annual basis, or whenever there's a lot of rain or ice breakup on the whetstone. So I think that could help the quality of the lake quite a bit. The sediment's still there that's come in through the years, but it would stop future sediment and nutrients that cause a problem with the overabundance of nutrients in the lake. Memories you said about this area. I remember coming down this area when I was a kid and fishing over off the dam. Fishing could be pretty good sometimes. We'd catch a lot of silver bass over there, and we'd have to kind of compete with the Iowa and Nebraska people that were in there after the silver bass. But that doesn't seem to be the case so much anymore. However, I know fishing still goes on down the river, and I think it'd be pretty good sometimes. So I understand there is a silt barrier farther up, and I didn't know that really until I was told that today. And I'm not sure how much silt that actually stops, but it does help, I'm sure, somewhat, but it doesn't do the job in keeping all the sediment and silt out of the lake. So I guess that's my knowledge of this area. I look forward to the time that the whetstone can go back to its original channel and eliminate the problem I see that's been going on for decades here.
Thank you, Joel.
All right.